Few industries have as much specialized jargon as aviation. This short video will break down 3 common phrases you've likely heard pilots talking about. Ready? Let's get started. The first is the term chop. You've probably heard pilots say something along the lines of, "We're going to keep the seatbelt sign on due to reports of some light chop up ahead." As is true with many other aviation phrases and references, chop is a nod to nautical transportation and has its origins in the disturbance felt on a seafaring vessel when the waters are rough. Chop is generally used to describe turbulence of a lesser severity. There might be slight bumpiness associated with quote-unquote light chop, but you won't feel any significant strain on your seatbelt as a passenger. Pilots, controllers and dispatchers have 3 main ways of categorizing turbulence, which you might have heard of too: light, moderate and severe. As mentioned, chop is used to describe the lesser of each category. Light chop is less appreciable than light turbulence, as is moderate chop the lesser of moderate turbulence. Our second term is flight level. Pilots will usually refer to altitudes in thousands of feet when addressing passengers prior to pushback. When in flight and communicating with ATC, pilots usually report their altitudes as flight levels. You've probably seen videos on this channel or heard of this method of reporting altitudes. Examples you might have heard include FL 360 or Flight Level 360. For altitude to be reported as a flight level, the aircraft must be above what is called the transition altitude. This is the altitude where pilots change their altimeter setting to the standard 29.92 inches of mercury or 1013 millibars, depending on where they are in the world. The transition altitude is determined by a country's air traffic authority. In the United States, the transition level is 18,000 feet, while in some European locales it's as low as 4,000 feet. Only when pilots are above this transition altitude can they report that they are in the flight levels. When talking to ATC, it sounds like this: Center, call sign X, flight level 350 smooth, where 5 is the proper ICAO pronunciation of 5. This would be the pilot's way of telling the controller that their plane is level at 35,000 feet and the atmospheric conditions are well suited for a comfortable ride. And finally, let's talk about the phonetic alphabet. Pilots around the world are required to learn the International Civil Aviation Organization's phonetic alphabet in their earliest days of flight training. All 26 letters of the English alphabet have corresponding words, such as alpha for A. The phonetic alphabet was originally used by the North Atlantic Treaty Organization and has only changed slightly since its inception in 1920. A primary reason for using this kind of radio telephony is to aid clarity of communication, since letters like P and B are much more easily confused with one another compared to Papa and Bravo. Aviation is a global endeavor, and with the exception of a few places on Earth, English is used for all radio calls. Since pilots speak hundreds of native languages around the world, having letters associated with full words aids in understanding when accents might otherwise interfere with the message between the sender and receiver. How much of the information discussed today were you already familiar with? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.